So what do you think of the final job?
It looks phenomenal. Can we go out and take a peek at it?
Yeah, let's do it.
It's game time and I'm up one.
How many bottles of product? So we're about building relationships. So I'm a team of Glossip, the fastest growing brands for detailing products, chemicals, and coatings in the world.
So tell everybody about this BMW. What's the story? You ordered it. Why did you spec it this color and options?
Well, I've wanted one for about 15 years. Ever since I was driving my 911, I had a 40th anniversary, and the guy absolutely smoked me. So since then, I wanted one of these. And then I've been trying to find one for months, and I finally came across one that was on its way in that hadn't been a customer order. It was a dealer order. It was exactly the way I wanted it. I think it's fully loaded, except the only thing it doesn't have are the ceramic brakes. Everything else is...
So what are we going to be doing to this bad boy today?
So we're going to PPF the front of the car, the hood, the fenders. We're going to PPF the roof, ceramic coat the entire thing, ceramic coat the wheels, the calipers.
Yep. And ceramic window tint, because we thought
the window tint,
it's naked. Look, it's naked. There's no privacy glass. I've never seen
driving in a fishbowl.
All right, guys. So we're going to be documenting the process. This is an M5 Competition 2023. Pretty badass. This is a beast. If you see him on the streets, don't drag race him because he's probably going to take your pink slips. Let's get started. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of the Weekly Buff. And this week we've got a special guest, a 2023 white BMW M5 Performance. This car comes with a 4.4 liter M Performance twin turbo V8, putting out 600 horsepower and 553 pounds of torque. This is one impressive vehicle. You got to think about this. This is a four-door sedan that was built for the Autobahn in Germany. All right, guys, we are getting ready to prep the M5 Competition, and Max loves to use Dawn with a foam cannon to strip any wax or polish or sealants from the BMW dealership. What does that mean?
That
you don't want to blow it up?
Yeah, because it's not even broken in yet.
I know. Do you know what that car does a quarter mile in a super stock?
Isn't it like 10s?
Like 10. Well, it depends on your 60-foot time, right? So you get like a 1.4, 1.5, which is you know how to drive. But people get 9.7, 9.8.
Shit.
With an inexperienced driver, like 10.5. But you gotta get the tires sticky.
Yeah.
Those are drag radials, those are Nittos. So right now Max and I are talking about drag racing here at Glossip. And look at that hat. It matches your t-shirt, Max. He's always very professional when he comes to work. So you pumped on working on this M5 today?
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. On this car.
Right now, Max is decontamination, which is just like a mild clay bar that we sell here at Glossip. We also use some chemical to remove iron. But it's important that we get the prep down because when we do the PPF, especially with white, right? You can see all the imperfections or dirt or dust, they can get trapped. All right, so right now we are applying PPF bolt cut to the front hood of this M5. It's a pretty big piece, Max. You can stretch it. As you guys can see, there's a lot of bubbles and moisture, but that squeegees right out. And right now, he is starting the tacking process, and then we're going to be wrapping the edges. All right, so right now we've got the hood installed. We're letting the PPF get tacky, so when we roll it on the seam on the inside, you won't know it's actually on the car. Now, this customer had requested full nose PPF, which is paint protection film. Now, the technology's evolved quite a bit. The film is now as clear as the paint. We like SunTech Ultra self-healing film. It is nice to apply, and it does a great job against rock damage to the front of your vehicle. We like to do this. We also like to take any badges off, markers, or moldings in this area to ensure a clean, seamless install. Now, installing PPF takes a lot of skill and a lot of experience to do it without leaving any adhesive marks or stretch marks or actually distorting the film. Now, Max has been doing this for over, I would say 9 or 10 years now. When we met him, he was doing it for about 8. We also PPF'd the roof to actually protect the roof from getting damaged. All right, so right now we are taking off the wheels because the customer has requested that we ceramic coat the calipers. These are brand new calipers from BMW. And check out these cross-drilled rotors. That's a huge, is that an 8-piston or 6-piston caliper, you think, Max?
6.
6? It's got to stop this beast. So right now what the guys are doing is they're removing the wheels. And we got to prep and polish them. They're brand new, so the prep's going to be very little. And then Marcus is going to ceramic coat it. We're going to spray the wheels, right, Marcus?
Yeah, we're going to ceramic coat.
So Marcus has become famous on YouTube. Ladies, he's a single man, not married. Yes, he is still living with his parents, but he's got his own casita. So if you guys want to have sexy time, come see Marcus at 1-800-GO-MARCUS.
1-800-GO. Should just have a bumper sticker.
All right, so right now we got the big bottle of wheel and caliper poured into the small gravity gun, and we're gonna get ready to spray these wheels. Let's do it. We also made sure that we protected it with our ceramic coating on all surfaces. Now, the customer opted for the 9H titanium ceramic coating. This is a fantastic coating because it has over 90% solids, which means it's got a lot of viscosity to it. We put on 2 layers on the sides and 3 layers on the top. Junior's doing a great job installing it, but before we actually installed the PPF and the ceramic coating, we polished the paint. Now, the paint was already in very good condition, required very mild paint correction, which usually requires just 1 step before applying the ceramic coating. The car came out absolutely outstanding. The customer is on his way to pick up the vehicle now. Let's go to the customer and see what his reaction to the final job is. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have just completed this beautiful 2023 BMW M5 Competition, full ceramic window tint, full PPF, wheels off ceramic coating. It looks absolutely stunning. Customer will be picking up here shortly. I mean, look at the size of these calipers. Come on. Took this car for a small spin yesterday. Customer gave me permission and said, tell me what you think. I'm super impressed. And if you look over there, here is a 2001 BMW M5. What is that, 22, 23 years old? And the technology back then was amazing for a car. And this is a Dinan, which has a V8, just like the other one that we're looking at, the 23. But that one has twin turbos. This is naturally aspirated. But we might have to add one of these to the glossy stable. really impressed with this car yesterday when I drove it. Just the feel of it is amazing. So if you are a Weekly Buff fan, you watch our videos every week, guys, be sure to leave a comment in the box. Our team works hard to produce this work and share the process with you guys. And for professional detailers out there or people thinking about getting into this business, go ahead and visit glossuniversity.com. It's an online training platform or portal that I teach you what I've been doing for the last 30 years.
Okay.
All right, guys, so we're gonna call him Mr. M5 for YouTube purposes. He's the M5 guy from Canada.
I can't wait to go out and about in that thing. Park it in my house.
In your house?
My house.
House?
It looks
Is that a Canadian accent?
It is.
So what do you think of the final job?
It looks phenomenal. Could we go out and take a peek at it?
Yeah, let's do it.
Is the door locked?
I don't think so. Oh, that front door lock. So we lock our customers until they pay.
Is that a problem? Yeah, it looks absolutely phenomenal. Like, I'm glad I listened to you on the tint too. Like matching the front and the back, and I think it's the perfect amount of tint on it. What is it? 70?
That's 15 on the sides and 70 on the front.
70 on the front. Okay.
It's perfect. I call it the cocoon.
Yeah. It looks
When you sit
amazing.
inside, there's no sunglasses required.
Oh, you were saying that, yeah.
Yeah.
It looks, yeah, so much better than I thought I was going to. I knew it was going to look great, but
This is like next level. If BMW would only deliver cars like this to their customers,
yeah,
their CSI score would be much higher.
unbelievable.
But if you look here, look at this, no seams.
Yeah. That looks so good. It completely changes the look of the car too. Like when I pulled in, it looked like a fishbowl because there was absolutely no tint on the car at all.
Nothing.
Yeah. And the maintenance on it's going to be next to nothing, right?
Easy peasy.
Yeah. Thanks for putting up with all my. Is it ready? What about now? What about now?
Yeah, if anybody knows, he used to be a male dancer at the Spearmint Rhino in Vegas. He still does sideshows if you guys want to check it out. It's called the Canadian Firefighter.
Yeah, my demographic's like 60 and older.
Yeah?
So,
How's that
yeah.
working out? Did it pay for the car?
No, they're poor tippers.
Are they?
Yeah, lots of loose change.
So I guess just cover the insurance, maybe some gas.
Yeah, like $100 a month maybe.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I got to work on my moves, but it looks phenomenal, Rich. It looks so good. Thank you.
So you have to go back and tell the guys what you think, because they
Oh,
all
for sure.
worked hard on this car. And we did this in a very short period of time because we had all hands on deck working on this. It was like 4 or 5 people at a time working on this car.
I'm tired of this guy calling me.
Yeah?
Get the car out of here quickly.
That's right.
But it was fast though. It was what, 2.5 days?
2.5 days. That's a lot of work.
With a
in
lot,
2.5.
like with the amount of stuff that you did to the car. With
Yeah.
The PPF on the front and the ceramic coating everything, taking the wheels off.
The wheels look
Yeah.
totally different coated.
Yeah. It looks so good.
Let's walk around this direction and check it out. Now look at the gloss down the side. We had several customers come in today for estimates.
Yeah.
And they had said to me, "Can I ask you a question?" I said, "Yeah, well, that BMW you guys just finished." I said, "Yeah." And they said, "That paint, is that a special paint job that you ordered?" I said, "No, why?" He said, "Because the gloss is insane."
Yeah, it looks wet.
And it's hard to make white. So a lot of people say, well, your coating make a difference on white or
Yeah.
silver. But it does make a huge difference.
Right. It looks so good. And the roof looks phenomenal.
So if you got, you know how we always get people coming here shopping price and not actual job, what would you recommend to them to look at, or the questions they should ask when they come?
Well, I think everybody's going to be price sensitive, right? Because it's not cheap, but honestly, you get what you pay for. And when you're investing this much in a car, it's a lot of money to me. You want to protect your investment, and with the PPF, I'm not going to worry about driving down the road, stone chips on the hood, stone chips on the roof.
So you're basically investing somewhere between 2 and 3% of the value of the car
Yeah, it's fair.
to have the work done. I
Yeah.
think that's a bargain.
And done properly too.
Yeah.
Like I think you guys took the grill off and so that you could wrap the PPF. Like I'm not gonna see, I was looking at the car, there were no seams that I can see.
No.
Because everything's wrapped like you
Did
were
you see the
saying.
roof too?
Yeah.
Look how clean the roof is. Because once you chip carbon fiber, you cannot repair it. And we popped these off.
that off too?
Yeah, so the film's all behind here.
Wow.
We removed these. See, we do it right, man. No
Yeah.
shortcuts.
Well, especially with a car like this, you don't want to take a shortcut and then it looks janky, stuff starts coming off. It's like, ugh. then you have to go back and get it, or go to this place eventually and then spend some more money.
So you pay
spend it
for
up front.
once or pay for it twice.
Right. You pay for it once, it's going to be cheaper in the long run. It's going to look a lot better. It's going to hold up. It's going to protect the paint. Maintenance is going to be a no-brainer, right?
Yep.
Basically just
Yep.
hose it off.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we'll give you some ceramic detail spray for the aftercare.
Right.
Stay tuned and be sure to like or subscribe or ring the bell if you like this video. We'll see you next week.